What's going on, everybody? It's Brandon here from South Fork Baits, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Now today, since we are getting into that late summer and almost fall transition, it's getting to be jig season here. Fish are wanting to stick deep, and today what we're going to do in this video is we're going to be breaking down the best colors to use for your kind of water. So we're going to be going through all the colors that we make here at South Fork Baits. We have 3 different head styles, but today we're going to be highlighting the 3/16 ounce finesse jig, showing off all the different colors we make and how they can apply to your situation to help you catch more fish. All right, now a good general rule of thumb when it comes to just picking out colors to use for bass fishing is the clearer the water, the more it has to look like the thing that they eat. So for example, one of our jigs looks just like a crappie. It's fantastic for pretty clear water. Now bass also eat craws, bluegill, shad, that kind of thing. So when the water's clear, you want to use more natural colors, match the things that they're eating. And the darker the water gets, the more you need that color to pop, because bass aren't going to be able to see very far. They have limited visibility in that muddy water. So today what we're going to do is we're going to start with the best clear water color and work our way down to the muddiest water that you can get, chocolate milk colored. And we're going to break down all the jigs, what they look like, what they're good for, what kind of water they're good for. So stay tuned and enjoy, and I hope you guys learned something about jig fishing today.
All right, so first up, and for the clearest water that you can find, we have Plasma Gill, and this is the best bluegill imitator out of the bunch, and it is super fluorescent, so it is by far the best clear water color and the best just bluegill, sunfish, overall bream imitation, and this fluorescence too just shines in the sun. Next up here we have Galaxy Green Pumpkin. Now, as most of you know, the green pumpkin is one of the best natural, just clear water colors to use, and I highly recommend fishing this thing on the rocks, because with this green and black profile it definitely pops against that, and just when you're fishing in blue water it pops super good against that as well. Now next up, when the water's starting to get just a little bit stained here, we have Voltage Shad. Now this color is just the all-around perfect baitfish imitation for shad, bluegill, all that kind of stuff. And it just pops against pretty much everything in the water. When that water's starting to get just a little bit stained, it's got that little hue of brown, this thing's going to work perfect. Now next up we have Crappie. Now this is the best crappie imitation, hence the name, and it is also perfect for big bass fishing. Big bass love to eat crappie, but it also looks just like a shad as well. So it's a really good all-around baitfish color, just like Voltage Shad is. So this is a great color just for all-around fishing if you want to stand out. Next on the list here we have Purple Slime Shad. Now purple is just a great all-around color because there's not much in the water that is purple, and it's going to stand out against pretty much everything. But this still has a great shad imitation, and the glitter in here too against the sun gives such a good scale presentation. That fluorescence is awesome and it'll stand out. Now starting to get into some murky water here, we have Mud Craw up next, which is the best craw presentation on the list. If the fish in your water are eating crawdads, this is what to throw. And now there's a fine line of murkiness here because this thing is all brown, but if you do fish it along the rocks, it'll still pop in some brown chocolate milk water. Now the next color we have here is PB&J. This is an absolute jig classic, and it's very similar to Mud Craw, but it has this big splash of purple, which is going to make it stand out a little more and help the brown just pop a little bit more. So fishing this on the rocks in murky water is the best winning combo to catch them. Now second to last here when we're talking about the scale of murky water is Purple Void. Now using a black colored jig and chocolate milk water is the best to stand out against the brown. And now this is my personal favorite jig that I make here at South Fork Baits. Like I've been mentioning the whole video, the purple's perfect and the black just complements it. Last but certainly not least, if you cannot see anything in this water, black and blue flake is the ultimate murky water color. Black and blue, especially dark blue like this, is the perfect thing to pop out against that murky water. Now definitely fish this thing around structure because that's where they're hiding.
Thanks for watching today's video. If you like some more tutorial videos and videos out on the water just like this with baits that we hand pour one at a time at South Fork Baits, make sure to click subscribe. And if you want to check out any of the lures that we showed off in today's video, make sure to go to southforkbaits.com as well. Check them out. I will say we do have a really big announcement coming tomorrow. We got some new products coming, and it's going to be awesome. You guys are going to be able to get the whole fishing lineup at South Fork Baits. I'll leave it at that. But if you guys want to see what that announcement is, go follow us on Instagram at South Fork Baits. All that will be linked in the description. And if you have any questions, anything like that, make sure you leave them in the comments and I will be sure to answer them. Make sure you stay tuned for next video and have yourself a wonderful rest of the day.